Welcome to Cooked with Shaq. Hey! Harrison James, look at that. Hey, it's Shaq, Cooked with Shaq. Thanks for joining us today. Oh man, it's been a couple of months since we've actually put an episode together.
It's been a while. People have been asking.
I know. Okay, so we decided we'd do one today. A recipe that is really really super easy to do, really fun. But I'm not telling you what it is, Harrison.
Well, I see a few ingredients already, and I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna work.
Well, let's run through the ingredients first off. Okay, so we have bacon. Of course, we have bacon.
Whoa.
We have some beef and we have some ground pork. Okay?
Yes.
So that's the meat.
All right.
We have an egg right here.
Okay.
We have a little ketchup. We have some cheesies.
I noticed that. Cheesies.
That's the wild card right there, the cheesies.
Cheesies and bacon. I'm like, yes.
We have onion soup mix.
Oh.
And we have a frosting bag.
What? What?
We today are making muffins. We're making muffins. Not your typical muffins. We are making all meat muffins.
Oh, yes.
I said it. Making all meat muffins. Now you're probably wondering, okay, well, why do we have the frosting bag? If we're gonna have an all meat muffin, what do we have a frosting bag for? Well, when you get yourself a real muffin, what do you like on top? You have like a cream cheese frosting, or you have like the buttercream frostings where you just pile it up on top, or maybe you have a cupcake, right? You want to all the right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do the same thing to our meat muffins.
Meat muffins, I'm sorry.
But we're gonna do it with mashed potatoes.
Oh, man. Of course.
Mashed potato meat muffins. That's what we're doing. So, okay, we've got the concept. Now let's get it done. So this, I got to tell you something. If you want a piece of machinery for your kitchen, now I've never had one of these in my entire life, but I finally bit the bullet and said, I gotta have one, I gotta try it. This is one of these stand mixers. And I tell you what, I cook and mix everything in this thing. As a matter of fact, and don't tell my wife, when I was doing some tiling in the bathroom, it mixes a heck of a grout.
What?
Just make sure you clean it really good afterwards, okay? Yeah. So, no, it's good. It's awesome.
It's a great tip. I got actually one of those at home.
You do now.
I actually had something before you did.
We have been doing this show for 10 years, and you've got a stand mixer. You never ever brought it over.
Well, I got a few of my own little tools that.
Okay. All right, well, this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take the bowl right off here. So now everything goes in. We have a half a pound of ground beef. We have a half a pound of pork, ground pork. That's all going in there.
All right.
All right, so let's get rid of that. Now, we wanna take our egg. We want to pop that in, just one egg, a little bit of a binder. Okay, or shall we say, what do we call it? Nature's glue.
Nature's glue.
Right, that's what the egg's for. Now, for seasoning, like I say, super easy. You can go all crazy on this, but with onions and all the herbs and everything. But I just like to make it super easy and go old school mom meatloaf style with onion soup mix.
Nice.
Got everything in there. Salt, onions, got everything. Right?
Yeah.
Good to go.
Right in the package,
Yep.
right there.
Take it right out of the package, dump the whole thing right in, okay? So there is our onion soup mix in there. Now, again, you can't have meatloaf or meat muffins without a little bit of ketchup, because you want a little bit of that nice zestiness that goes in there too. So I would say a quarter of a cup. Now, I don't own a measuring cup, so we're gonna just, that's about a quarter of a cup right about there.
That looked exactly like a quarter of a cup.
I think so. I think it's close.
Yes.
Now, usually, when you're doing a meatloaf, or in this case, the all meat muffins, you use a binder like breadcrumbs, right? We're gonna step it up just a little bit. Now you know what those cheesies are for.
Oh, clever.
And we're going to show you how to put those cheesies in there. When we come back, it's Meat Muffins on Cook with Shack.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Bang, bang. Harrison James on the guitar. I'm Shaq. It's Cooked with Shaq. Thanks for joining us again. We are making all meat muffins today. And in the muffin tin, the great thing about the all meat muffins is that you can have, just one or two. You don't have to have like a whole big loaf made, right? You have one or two. You can make them for like hors d'oeuvres. You can make them appetizers, that type of thing. Or you can make them a full-on meal and have 6 of them all in one shot. Eat as much as you want. So we're going to not only do this, but we're also going to make a barbecue sauce kind of glaze. So instead of a gravy, you can just drizzle it over top. Those mashed potatoes. We're going to do cream cheese, garlic mashed potatoes. Oh, it's going to be so good. Okay, so now we have all of our ingredients except for one, and that is our binder, which is usually you use for a meatloaf recipe. You would use breadcrumbs or cracker crumbs or anything like that. No, we are going to elevate it by putting in cheesies, and not only regular cheesies. We're going all Canadian cheesies on these ones.
Yes.
The best cheesies, Hawkins.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, so now, easy way to do this, you can, if you don't have a food processor or a hand mixer like hand food processor like this, just put them in a Ziploc bag. Grab something, I don't know, like this. You can bring that out and give it a whack, hey? Just all kinds of great stuff here. Okay, so I have, got the pull start. So let's do some pull start music and let's grind these babies up. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and done. There it is. See, look at that, how nicely those are ground up. And now not only are you going to have your binder in there, but it's going to be cheese flavored, right? So we were missing something.
It's all in one.
You got it all right there. Look at that. So that all goes in.
It's a great idea.
And if you want, you can use corn chips or potato chips. We've done that before. We've used barbecue potato chips in making binder stuff when we're doing different kinds of meat recipes. All right, so this goes into the stand mixer. Tighten it up. I used this attachment. I tried the dough hook, and all it did was just kind of and it didn't really do much. So this is your mixer that you want to use, and you just pop it in like that. Bring it down and slowly start it up. See, look at that. You don't have to get, usually I use my hands, right? The hands are the best tool in your kitchen. But why get your hands messy when you got this thing, right? Look at it, so you can just fire it up. You don't want to go too hard on it. You don't want to turn it into a milkshake. A meat milkshake. We're making meat muffins, not meat milkshakes. So now you just let that go until it all kind of gets all bound up onto the attachment, and then because then it cleans it off the side of the bowl too, if you want to just take a look at that. See, once it starts to kind of get all bound up, you just turn it off, pop that up, take off your attachment, knock the rest of the mixture off, put that over here in the sink. Look at that. So far, clean hands. Clean hands. This comes off here, and then the goodness continues as we do something to this muffin pan to make it even better. It's Meat Muffins on Cooked with Shaq. Come back.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Welcome back. It is Cooked with Shaq. We are doing all meat muffins today. We've got the mixture ready to go. And now, remember I told you that I had, my hands were nice and clean because we did all this in the stand mixer and all that. And we don't have to roll little balls or anything. No, we're going to use a scooper. We do have to mess up our hands a little bit, and that is because we have to line all of these muffin tin cups with bacon.
Whoa! You serious?
We're doing it.
Oh,
So what happens now is you got the bacon on the outside, you've got the mixture, the meat mixture in there. See, that's what I mean. All meat muffins is what we're doing here today. Now, the only thing is that sometimes with the bacon here, I'll just give you an example of this. You don't want thick cut because it'll take a long time to cook. This, you get a big piece like this, it's kind of hard to, so what you do is you take your knife, right? And you cut your package of bacon in half. And you take it, this is engineering 101.
All right.
Look at you, you're ready to jump into this thing.
I am like really excited about this recipe, you guys.
On the edge of his seat?
I really am.
Look at you. Okay, so anyway, so now you take, half of it. This is what and then here, let me move this out of the way.
Oh, hey, that's blocking my view.
Oh, sorry. Well, what do we got to do?
I'll hold on to the
That's
meat.
a good idea. Okay, so then what you do is you just take your half piece of bacon, like this, and then you take another half piece of bacon.
Oh, isn't that smart?
And you just, hang on, you guys got two in there now. That's good. And then you just go like this, and now you've got, see?
Layers over a
It just
little bit.
layers over a bit.
Yeah,
You got a nice pocket right there to put your meat mixture in. So we're gonna do that. I think you better get some.
Oh yeah, I'll put the meat down.
Yeah, put the meat down, and let's do a meat lining.
All right.
A meat lining tune-ish thing. All right. Okay, you know what? This is taking a lot of time.
Well, I'm jamming out, man.
No,
I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. It's just, it's just taking too much time. We're going to be here. It's only a half an hour show. We'll be here till next Sunday if I just keep on.
And I'm really wanting to eat these meat muffins.
Exactly. So I think we have to step it up a little bit. We have to speed things up a little bit.
All right.
Are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Worked up a sweat doing that.
Oh yeah, well.
See, when you can go fast like that, it just see. But we're done. We'd be still working on the second one.
That was a good call. Because it's time for some meat muffins.
It is time. I'm just gonna do a quick wash of the hands here. Hang on one second.
Okay.
All right, so.
Yeah.
Meat muffins mixture is ready to go here. So now what we're gonna do is make things real easy. Again, instead of getting your hands all messy, you grab yourself, I love these. I mean, this is just an ice cream scoop.
Yeah.
But you can get different size ones. So here's one that's like this, and there's one that's a smaller one like this. I've got a whole assortment. I've got a whole family.
You got a whole store in
This
there.
is the daddy spooner, scoopers thing.
Okay.
Is that what they're called? Scooper? Ice cream scooper?
I don't know what they're really
Dishers. That's what they're called. Dishers. That's the
Dishers.
So this is the mummy disher, and this is the little boy disher, and I don't know if I got a little girl disher in here. Anyway, and this is another one. This is kind of an interesting
Holy
one too.
geez, watch out.
That could be a surgical device,
that
but
could be a
I'm
lot of
not
things.
sure what that is. Anyhow, so we're going with just this. It's always fun to go through my cooking drawer because
there's
I
always something in there you can use.
don't know what I've got in there half the time. So anyhow, all right. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna move the excess bacon out of the scene.
Don't take it too far.
No. That's there.
You know.
It's there. Okay. Now we're going to just take one scooper. That's all you need, and you line it up. Pop it in.
Just like
that. Nothing to it. And just do this for the whole thing. I think now this is quicker. I can do this quick, but I need some music to do.
All right, we got to
going.
switch it up here. What do we want? What do you want?
I don't know. Just throw something out there. What do you got there in your repertoire? I'm gonna be done by the time you're done your chuggas.
I'm thinking, man.
Okay, all right. Just get.
Here we go.
Okay.
Get the meat muffins going.
Meat muffins going. Here we go.
Yeah, just play one chord the entire time.
Now you can do that. I mean, we're paying you big bucks to play at least 2 chords, but that's all right. That's
all right. 2 chord.
2 chord. Yeah, 2 chord rock and roll. There we go.
2 chord. Back to the first chord.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
And look at this. Are we gonna
3 chord bonus there?
Oh, I'm not paying you extra for a 3rd chord.
What?
No. All right. So we're just. Look at this. We're so close to being right on the money. Oh, we just, and there we go. Done. We got one. We're out. We're all out. That's it. I mean, that's pretty good.
Just throw more bacon in that one.
Well, no, I think well, hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Let's just do this and just
pop it in there.
fill it up with bacon. Okay, good. All right, so now these are ready to go. 375 for 30 minutes in the oven. Okay?
All right.
All right, so these are in, and we are going to make the potato frosting in just a couple of minutes on Cook with Shack.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Okay, we got a mystery here.
What's that?
Oh, by the way, welcome back to Cook with Shack. We're doing meat and muffins. We got a mystery. We got a mystery meat muffin problem. There was 11 meat muffins there and a thing of bacon.
Bonus bacon muffin.
There are 2 meat muffins missing.
Well, I've been here the entire time.
You and I have been in the kitchen. I know we've been together and I haven't had any, but see? Leave them in here for our camera guys. You leave them in here for 2 minutes. They're eating the muffins.
They ate the meat muffins.
Okay, well that's all right. That's fine. There's still lots left. Okay.
All right.
So this is what we're gonna do now. We need you got a muffin, you got a cupcake, you need frosting. So what we're gonna do is we've got some. Let's just drain these off. We've got some already boiled up potatoes. We're gonna leave the skins on them. I love it when you just leave the skins on them.
Yeah,
you don't
me
bother.
too.
Yeah, you don't bother
No.
with all that peeling of potatoes. What's that all about? All right. So now what you do is you give them a good mashing. Mash away. Yeah, give me
like some chugging music here. It's like,
oh, boy, this is like a workout, man.
holy man.
Yo, it's real tough for you.
It's.
Yeah, you're just playing guitar and I'm sweating over a hot masher. Okay. Keep going. All right, hang on. All right, so now
I don't know why I think this is funny, but it's really funny to me right now.
Yeah, because you like to watch people work. Okay, so we're gonna now drop in some butter. We are also going to drop in some cream cheese.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Yep.
And we're gonna throw in a little bit of roast garlic. There it goes. in with some salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And a little bit of pepper.
Your little fancy
pants.
Yeah.
Who again, you know, if you're mashing, you don't need to be doing this.
No.
It works better if you got something working for you. Okay, so let's keep it going. Get that all mashed in.
Come on, mash him up.
I'm mashing.
Man.
I'm mashing. Put a little milk. Keep going. Just keep going. Put a little bit of milk in there. Mash it up.
Yeah.
Get it all. Gotta get it all nice and creamy in there. Keep going.
Oh,
we're gonna
what a masher.
There's a lot of mashing going on.
Oh.
What a mashup. Okay. All right. I think we're done. All right. Nicely done. All right. So that goes in there. This is what we do. Is we are going to take our muffins, or what's left of them.
Yeah.
we're going to take our piping bag, our frosting bag, and we're going to take a spoon, and in the frosting bag goes.
We'll see how well we
taters.
mash these potatoes.
Yeah, if it gets plugged down there, there's going to be problems. There's going to be problems. Okay, so now I don't want to overfill it. I guess. Okay, so see, I'm not a big pastry guy. I'm not a pastry chef.
Have you done this before?
Never in my life.
Okay.
No. So, as always, we try things.
Yeah.
On this show.
They usually will.
Now, what you do? I have caulked the bathroom. I just finished caulking the toilet.
Well,
so I mean, if I can caulk a toilet, I can.
You can caulk a meat
I can
muffin.
caulk a meat muffin. Okay, so let's go with. Now to see how it works out here. All right. Look at that, eh? Guy almost looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do this one too. Give me some.
This is, man. Okay, well, I'm just like.
You're mesmerized.
I absolutely am right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, you do. Okay, look at that. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm not trying to be fancy or anything. I'm just give it a, make sure you got a good firm grip on it. There we go. And then you do this, and there you go.
So it's dreamy mashed potatoes.
Dreamy mashed potatoes. And you keep squeezing the end too here. And then like that, there we go. I think we might have just enough. There's enough there. And there we go.
That is just.
Look at that. And
It's beautiful.
it's a done deal. All right. Whoa, look at that. Hey, see, there's your frosting.
That is really cool, man. What about the? Well, we'll just leave the bacon alone.
Oh, you want to put a little bit in there too? Oh, sure.
Still a little
Sure. Just to top it off.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. All right, good.
Okay.
All right, so now that's done. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this back in the oven on broil for about 2 minutes. We're gonna make the top of the potatoes a little bit brown, and then we're gonna top it off with a glaze. It's coming back on Cooked with Shaq.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Welcome back. It's Cooked with Shaq. We're making all meat muffins, and there the little puppies are right there. Look at that, hey?
Beautiful.
You've got your bacon, you've got your meat mixture in there, you've got your cream cheese garlic mashed potatoes. We put back under the broiler for a couple of minutes just to give it a kind of a brownness on there. Now what we do is we have our own little glaze. Now this is basically a mixture of ketchup, balsamic vinegar, just a little bit of this balsamic vinegar, some garlic, a little bit of molasses, a little bit of brown sugar, and a little bit of frozen cranberry juice. Just a wee little bit just to give it a little sweetness and a little tartness. So now what we do is we take a spoonful of that. We just drizzle. Look at that. Just a nice little drizzle on top of that.
Look at that presentation, folks.
Oh yeah, let's just put a little bit more here. Okay. Drizzle. Oh, I spilled a little. Oh well. There we go. We got a nice little thing there. Just like that. Now, to top that off, let me just get rid of that right there. To top it off, being that we used Hawkins cheesies,
Yeah.
there's your
Oh.
garnish right there.
Oh, isn't that nice?
There's your garnish right there.
Perfect.
Right there.
That actually completes.
And right there. Aren't those cute? Those are little meat muffins with Hawkins cheesies. Mm-hmm. Thanks for joining us on Cook with Shaq. We're going to eat now. Have a great day. The music that you've been hearing on this episode of Cook with Shaq is courtesy of Chess Anthony.
What does Shaq have in here? Like, he's got everything. Like, he's got this, like, what is he using? What? All sorts of stuff. Oh, man. Like, yeah. What? Why?